Today we have arrived at the developer Arada to learn more about their new project on the Palm in collaboration with Armani. I want to tell you about Arada. Arada is a developer from Sharjah. For comparison, Arada in Sharjah is like Al Dar in Abu Dhabi or Emaar in Dubai. Most of the new developments in the Sharjah market are built by Arada. It began its history in 2017. The uniqueness of Arada is that they started building Sharjah communities as we perceive them in Dubai. When comparing Sharjah, there is no such concept as a community. Usually it consists of several buildings that are surrounded by a fence. It was a gated community. In turn, Arada, presenting their new project, offered buyers the opportunity to live with all amenities, with developed infrastructure, children's playgrounds, schools, and more available right next to your home. The first project was our residence, launched in 2017. This project is already sold out, and people live there. It has been built. The next project is called Al Jad. I want to draw your attention to it as it is a huge mega project, which is located 3 minutes away from Sharjah Airport and 15 minutes away from Dubai Airport. And this project is called New Downtown of Sharjah. In other words, Sharjah currently does not have a downtown or city center, and this will be the new city center of Sharjah. The huge project, as I told you, is a mixed-use community, meaning it includes residences, townhouses, 3 international schools, and a large shopping bridge designed by Afghan architects. There will also be a museum that was designed then, and there will be the largest business district, CBD, in the entire Middle East. That is, there are products for different buyers and different investors. And as I already mentioned, this will be the new downtown of Sharjah. The next project from the company Arada was also presented in Sharjah. It is called Masar. This is a community with villas and townhouses. The feature of this community is that it is referred to as a forest community. There are 50,000 trees planted here. This is a super green community. There is a cycling path and a running path around it. A school and a community center will also be located here. Furthermore, Arada expanded its market towards Dubai and presented the Jury Hills community, which is located in Jumeirah Gulf Estates. There were 294 white townhouses, which were all sold out within 3 months, but they are still under construction. The next project is the Armani Beach Residences on the Palm. It is a super exclusive, ultra-luxury project. The Palm is a fully developed community that features a huge shopping mall, plenty of venues for entertainment, restaurants, beach clubs, hotels of all possible brands, and luxury residences. And indeed, the Armani Beach Residence is an ultra-luxury project by Armani on the Palm. Then, we had a slight shift here. Arada presented the Sharjah Nantara project, which is the first project of its kind in Sharjah, featuring branded serviced residences located by the sea. And we plan to present the W Dubai Harbour project in the near future, within the next month, which is located near the marina, featuring branded residences and 3 beautiful buildings. We also have a plan for a building that is located in DFC in the future. We do not yet know what this project will be, but it is the latest development by DFC, which is located near the Index Tower, and we will tell you more about this project later. Look, I would like to tell you about the layout of our project and the project itself, but already on the layout regarding its location. As you can see, this project will have its own private beach. This is the front side of the building. Accordingly, there will be very beautiful views towards Palma and the famous buildings of Atlantis. From this angle, there will also be a view towards Blue Waters and the Ferris wheel. Speaking of the backside of the building, there will be a view of the open sea. It is a very beautiful, relaxing view. This side also faces the sunset, making it ideal for sunset lovers. They can purchase an apartment on the opposite side and enjoy sunsets every day. If we talk about the right corner, from that corner there will be a view of Burj Khalifa and Burj Al Arab. Additionally, since this building is designed by the Japanese architect Tadao Ando, we would like to mention, for example, these beautiful artificial water bodies, pools, as well as the architecture of the building itself. These artificial water bodies, the first and third, were created so that when the sun rises, it reflects in the water and fills the building with light. There is also a large swimming pool, a children's pool, and a separate deck for yoga or sunbathing. The building will have a very large and extensive infrastructure. It will have 2 floors covering 90,000 square feet, which are entirely dedicated to infrastructure. There will be an indoor pool, a spa area, a gym, a cigar lounge, and a library. There will also be, as you can see here, well-placed tables on the terrace, and there will be a branded restaurant exclusively for residents. There will also be a conference room and an event hall that residents can use for various purposes. As an ultra-luxury project, you will certainly have the opportunity to use concierge services, valet parking, and BLBO, which is like Switzerland in Russian. For an additional fee, you can take advantage of the a la carte service. Essentially, it is any service you desire, and it will be provided to you. If you want someone to come and take care of your flowers or walk your animals, this will also be provided for you. Regarding the apartments, this project has a very limited number of apartments, only 53 in total. According to the layouts, all apartments start from 2 bedrooms of a sufficiently large size. Our 2-bedroom apartments start from 260 square meters, which means they are truly large and spacious luxury apartments. We also have apartments for those who love something very unusual and exclusive, which we call presidential suites. They are located on the top floor, and there are only 2 apartments on the entire floor. Each has 5 bedrooms with access to a terrace. So these are penthouses. 2 full-fledged penthouses. Right. Yes, there are indeed many large full-fledged properties. What is the price if we are not hiding it? It starts from 380 million dirhams. Justifiable. Tell me. Now the most interesting part. What are the prices for 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom apartments? And what is the payment plan like? Look, the starting price is 23 million for a 3-bedroom apartment. Accordingly, depending on the size of the apartment layout and its view, the price will increase. Therefore, everything here is individual. 3-bedroom apartments start at 32.5 million. They are larger in size and so on. Which view is valued more? In principle, since all views here overlook the sea, it largely depends on what the client desires more. For example, someone who wants a view of the palms will choose the inner side, while someone who wants a sunset view, there are quite a few such requests, will choose the opposite side of the building. There are also clients who want a dual view, so we have apartments on this side with a dual view, and on this side there are apartments that will overlook both sides. Therefore, everything here exclusively depends on what the client wants. The building is set to be completed at the end of 2026, which means it will be very soon. In 2 years, you will be able to receive your apartment and move in. According to the payment plan, it is 60 to 40, meaning 60 during construction and 40 upon completion of the construction. Could you please tell me what we have in front of us, where these materials will be used, and who the manufacturer is? Look, these are the sample boards, the materials that will be used for the finishes in the apartments from Armani. As you can see here, these are the wallpapers that will be used in the rooms and the living room. Here we present the finishing materials for the bathroom and kitchen. All materials are produced by Armani Casa. Additionally, as we have already discussed, each client will have the opportunity to choose the color scheme and palette they will use in the finishing of their apartments. Here, you can clearly see the comparison between the dark and light color schemes. Also, in both, here we have the dark and light color scheme. And in the kitchen finishes, it's the same. Well, as I understand it, is this travertine. They also use travertine in the bathroom here. Travertine is used on the floor, essentially throughout the entire apartment, except for the bathroom. Onyx will be used on the walls, as well as on the floor of the bathroom. Now let's go and take a look at the show apartments to see how they will look in real life. Here we tried to recreate a simulation of the living area. Of course, in the apartments, the living area will be larger in size, and the apartments themselves will be bigger in size. This is to create a sense and make it clear what materials will be used, how it is planned, and how it will look. For example, in all the apartments, the Armani Casa concept is applied, where they design the interiors by placing sofas opposite the windows so that people can enjoy the view. This is usually an unusual approach, as people often place furniture near the television, facing the television. Here, the focus is on allowing people, for example, to enjoy a beautiful view of Palma and the sea when they come into their living room, which is calming and relaxing. It's great how they've done this, as you can see what the views will be like. I understand that the layouts in the building will have similar views, right? Look, yes, the views will be towards the sea from all sides. as the project is essentially surrounded by water on 3 sides. We will later look at the model and the map, and we will go through this. Where was the furniture sourced from? All the apartments will be furnished, am I correct? The apartments are unfurnished. They will have finishing but no furniture. However, all the furniture and finishing will be entirely from Armani Casa. I wanted to draw your attention to the walls. They are covered with wallpaper. Our wallpaper is from Armani Casa with silk thread and metallic thread. This is probably quite an unusual finish for Dubai, as you often just have white walls. Here, you can beautifully see how the wallpaper reflects on the walls, filling the apartments with additional light. In fact, all the materials in this project are Armani. The floors and kitchen cabinets are a collaboration between Dada and Armani Casa. The faucets, showers, and bathtubs are all by Armani. There is no other brand here, meaning everything has been specially designed for this project by Armani and brought here. Additionally, everyone who purchases this project will have the opportunity to choose the color scheme for the finishes. There are 2 options, light and dark, and the person purchasing the apartment can choose which color scheme they want to use in their apartment. Does Armani have any other residential projects around the world? Is there only the first residential building in Dubai? Yes, there are many projects. For example, there is the Armani project in Miami. Recently, a building in Moscow was completed by Armani Casa. Additionally, he has many completed projects in Asia. In addition to private orders for individuals, he builds large buildings in collaboration with developers. But this project is unique because it features not only Armani, but also the famous Japanese architect Tadao Ando. That's why we say it's double branded, like 2 brands in one project. Let's go see more. As you can see, the finish is quite minimalist. If you have been, for example, to the Armani Hotel in Burj Khalifa, it has a similar style and reminds me of that. A combination of light and dark tones and minimalism. Here we have the bathroom. You can go take a look. What is this called? A cosmetic vanity. A cosmetic vanity. And this is probably a space that any woman would like. Here's the bathtub. You can also take a look at the bathtub. The finishing. Well, I really like it here, especially the floors and everything. The finishing is made of onyx. I also wanted to point out, for example, the door. If you look at it, there is such an interesting texture used. It's like a metal mesh between the glass. It's called a glass sandwich. This means it gives a sense of lightness, but apparently nothing is visible if someone is inside. All right, let's check. Let us proceed carefully and thoroughly into this particular area. Now we will go in here. I see you perfectly, like a silhouette. It is beautiful. I see you perfectly. I really like this idea with the glass. It's just that if you look at yourself like that, you see your reflection. So it's still not the same as regular glass when it's just a screen. Well, in the 2-bedroom apartments, you start with 3.1, and if there are 3-bedroom units or something larger, it will be 3.6. Right now, we are in the living area. Again, the living area will be much larger. Unfortunately, we don't have the space in the office to present this on a full scale, but I think we are conveying the feeling of how it will look. So, if I understand correctly, there won't be movable furniture in the apartment, but there will be built-in features like this partition, and there will also be a refrigerator. All kitchen appliances will be in the apartments, and the brand is Gaggenau. That is, at the moment, I think this is one of the best brands of bathing technology, and we use it as well. This is not Armani. What I see is everything Armani is not from Armani. Today we reviewed the Armani project by the developer Arada. If you like this project, check the description and leave an application.